Guys, the figurines that you see, by the way, they're not real people. I've had that question before. If they're the figurines that you see are actually the people that were at the celebrations back then. You have the musicians, the jesters, the jokers, the cooks, the minstrels, etc., etc. Okay? And guys, in a few minutes, a few seconds really, you'll see the guys come out holding the flags. Those are the squires. They're actually announcing that the knights are about to fight each other. Okay? Also the knights in training. Alright guys, here they come. Red and white is Austria, blue and white is the home team, Bavaria. And look, nothing happens. You see guys, back then they wanted you to want more. The tension had to rise, the anticipation just had to build. Okay? And that is why in fact there will be a second round of the Glockenspiel round. That's right. How exciting is this? Yes.
Sounds like watching too.
Sorry?
Sounds like watching too. I would have gone back.
Guys, aren't your hearts just bursting with excitement? But guys, I promise something does happen in the second round. Okay, I promise. Heads will fall, blood will spill. Moving at a lightning speed. Oh, yeah! Yes! The Bavarian knight wins yet again. He wins every single day, 3 times a day since 1908. He is the undefeated champion. Man, he's good. Now guys, the top part will reset, then the bottom part, the second part will start in a few moments. Now guys, the bottom part is actually the more interesting one, because that is actually all about the happy, cheery, delightful subject of the plague. Yes. Now you guys have to know that first of all, the plague hit Munich on 27 different occasions. And every time when the plague came back to the city, the healthy people, they locked themselves inside their own homes. They quarantined themselves and want to catch this awful thing. The problem though is that when you lock yourselves inside, you don't go out to buy the pretzels. You don't go out to drink the beer, you don't even go out to eat the sausages, and of course the economy suffered. And the ones that suffered the most were actually the coopers. And guys, coopers are known for making barrels. And guys, obviously we store beautiful, awesome liquid gold in these barrels. The problem though is if nobody's going out to the beer gardens and to the beer halls to drink this beer, there's no barrels to be made. So the coopers were the ones that suffered the most during these Great Depressions, really. So they were also the only ones that dared to go outside to see if the plague had left the city. When they realized that it had, they now have to tell everybody about it. But how are they going to do it back then? The first idea was they're going to go knocking on every single one of the doors. It's way too many people, it's way too inefficient. The second idea was they're going to write letters to all the households. Not everybody knew how to read and write back then. So instead, the coopers, they turned to the method of interpretive dance. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you can actually see their interpretive dance just like that up there. They actually twirled throughout Munich just like that, because clearly, obviously, that is the international sign for the plague. But guys, really, I do have to tell you, people actually did come back outside into the street. The economy was stimulated again. And the Duke, Duke William V, he loved this dance so much that he ordered the coopers to repeat it once every 7 years for the rest of eternity. Guys, I hate to break it to you, but we are still in the rest of eternity. The last time they did this dance was actually just in January of 2012, so you guys just missed out. Don't worry, any of you guys, especially my ladies on the team, if you guys want to see these really hot, sexy, muscular, macho men dress up in their nicest and tightest leather pants, twirling around Munich like that, this is the perfect place to be at in January of 2019. These are the new guys advance notice. But guys, I just quickly want to point out to you guys my favorite character of the Glockenspiel. He's the guy that's in the background of the second part. He's dressed in this yellow outfits, right, red polka dots. He was actually known as the Clown Cooper. Right? He was meant to entertain the children. And he did that by having this little own interpretive dance. You might have already noticed goes a little something like this.